What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Soulfly Trades here, back with another video. And it finally happened. I blew one of the funded accounts today, but I already mentally prepared myself for this. You guys already seen other videos when I made the mistake of having 2 out of a stop loss or whatnot. And it is what it is. We're gonna keep pushing on. We're gonna keep moving on. You know, we done came too far and been doing this too long in order to be stressing out about that. You know, you're gonna make mistakes, and you know, we're just gonna keep refining. And another thing I want to say, if you're not making mistakes, then that means you're not trying, because you can't make mistakes if you don't try. And if you don't try, then you ain't gonna get nowhere in life. But anyways, I lost 148 bucks on that. I was so originally I was trying to go long, but then price broke my level and I flipped to shorts and then got stopped out. Because the indices were kind of, weren't aligning like I usually like them to. And you know, that was giving me issues mentally. But the crazy part about it is, listen to this, right? I was in the MES trade when I wanted to be in MNQ, but the thing is, the MES one would have worked out instead of the MNQ because it was holding my levels better. So I don't even know why. I just wanted, because MNQ you can make more, so I was just trying to make some money. Blew it, honestly. I only had about, what, $40 worth of risk anyway, so it was just like, but it let me use $148, so I'm not tripping. But I'm in some trades right now. I'm gonna just show you guys. I'm just letting them run, because another thing I've been famous for lately is cutting good trades too early instead of letting them run at the price targets I have. But I'm gonna just show you guys. Oh yeah, and another thing I want to say. So school started again. So if I start lacking on the videos a little bit, it's because I'm trying to get acclimated to school again. But see, I blew the account. I mean, I still have my other one that I'm up couple dollars right now, but I'm aiming for about 27 ticks. It looks way bigger than it should be. Holy smokes, my phone almost fell. But here's the pullback. Let's see what happens here. It's crazy how it takes so long to break to the upside, but then sellers come in and just, they could take it down like so quick. But it is sort of filling this gap here. So if it can hold this little 5-minute sort of fair value gap area, if it can hold that, then we should be good. So I'm in some MES ones on my funded, and I'm in some MNQ. Some MNQ on my 2 other combines that I have. That's what we're looking like so far. I'm aiming on MNQ for this like other end of that liquidity, but I can see it rejecting at the beginning, sort of, if we do see that today. Like, I'm aiming for over 100 ticks. I had a level that I wanted it to pretty much bounce off of, basically. But if we can hit this 575.94, I'll reevaluate because that's my next price target. Because we've been pretty flat in Asia session, so I'm hoping we can gain some momentum and break. But we'll see. But I just told myself, you know, like, I'm letting the trade run, bro. Win or lose. I'll be cutting my trades too early. Thinking too much about the money, you know, instead of just the process. And honestly, that's what caused me, you know, to not have enough cushion when I made that mistake. Because if I would just let some of my trades run out of, I'd have been up. But it's all good. I don't do too much of that coulda, woulda, shoulda. I just evaluate what I did wrong and try to move on from it. Not like move on from it, but try to work on it, you know? But I'll update you guys on these trades soon. I got school today. So my school starts, in-person classes start at 12 p.m., 12 and 12:30. Today it started at 12. So, but I'm gonna update you guys on these trades soon. Peace. We finally had got the breakout on Q's, and it just fell right back into range, which is not good. SPY is pulling back. I'm not sure if it just wants to hold this range all day long. I was up around $400 something at the peak. Fortunately, I'm aiming for a little bit more of a move, some continuation. I had moved my stop up. Considering just moving my stop back down, let it do what it do, honestly. I really would like this to flip, sort of. We do have initial jobless claims tomorrow, so that's probably when we'll see, you know, more movement. But you know, it's looking like we could get some continuation off that breakout, but it could have just been sweeping these pre-market highs, take price right back down. Price action has been bullshit these past few days, few weeks actually. Shoot, I'm about to just take the profits on my on this account. SPY is pulling back, dropping below my EMAs. If I could take my little $30. Yeah, I was up 400 something dollars. I'm about to be stopped out. It's crazy. I was waiting for at least for SPY to hit my price target, and it didn't do that for my funded account. And for QQQ, I wanted to see this 575 key area, but I don't think we're gonna get it. Should have known that once we broke the pre-market highs areas, we could possibly see like a, seller step in, but it's fine. I'd have took profits up there if I was thinking about that, but I wasn't thinking about that. I'd have sold half my position actually, and then move my stop to at least break even. But it's all good. Boom, stop me out. Another quick update on the accounts. I blew them bitches. I said, fuck it. I only had $40 worth of risk. You feel me? So I just blew it. There was a point where I was up around 130 something bucks, maybe 200 bucks on the second funded account in that one play, but I realized I had some huge price targets. So another thing I will be doing now is whenever I'm going to take a trade, I will be looking at the specific RR with the RR tool. Basically this tool right here. Let me just show you guys. Because I'm taking trades, and the trades that I'm looking at or trying to capitalize off of, they're around 5, 6, 7, 8 R, which isn't likely to happen, at least on a daily basis. So I'm just gonna be aiming for the 2-to-1 RR now from now on, unless I see more opportunity, then I'll possibly look for maybe continuation or whatnot. But for now, I will be setting this up every time I enter my trade to get the best risk to reward ratio, to find out exactly my risk to reward, because that's what I wasn't doing. Honestly, if I'd have looked at the risk to reward, I'd have say, okay, this is OD, I'm clearly asking for too much. But it is what it is. We live and we learn. So that's another thing I've learned. I need to be setting up these risk to reward, to see my risk to reward physically. Because if I was just going off the 2-to-1 risk to reward yesterday, I'd have made money. I'd have sold my positions. I'd have walked away. But it is what it is, Coulda, woulda, shoulda ain't gonna do nothing. The only thing we can do is learn from our mistakes and move on. But now I got to start over from scratch to pass accounts and get them funded again, which I'm completely fine with. But I just wanted to update you guys, tell you guys that I blew the accounts. No more funded accounts. At least for the time being, no more funded accounts. So I'm just waiting on my accounts to reset. And we should be good to go after that, after the accounts reset. So I'll be back trading by September 1st, honestly. I'm gonna just take the rest of the end of this month off, a little mental break or whatnot. And I'll be back at it the beginning of September. But yeah, just wanted to be transparent with you guys. Yeah, so once again, I pride myself on being completely transparent with you guys, because obviously this is an unorthodox journey that I'm embarking on, and we're gonna make mistakes. That's just how the game is played. We're gonna make mistakes, but the thing is, we gotta learn from them. So I got, I've with these funded accounts, I've picked up a lot of things that I still mess up on slightly, like entering aggressively on the break of the level instead of waiting for the close of the candlestick and retest. Not looking at the exact RR with the RR tool. And another thing was going back to back in the trade that just stopped me out without, seeking confirmation. So those three things are like the main things I'm working on right now. But I'm really glad I could put this video out to you guys. For the ones that are trading for themselves and that is having trouble, I just want to show you guys you aren't the only ones. This is a learning process. This is a learning journey. And as long as you're committed to not giving up, you will get it. Don't worry about the time frame in which you become profitable. Just worry about yourself. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's life path is different. Everybody, we could get to the same destination, but we might take different ways to get there, So remember, just focus on yourself. Never lose faith in yourself. Never lose faith in the Lord. Remember, God loves you. And I will see you guys on the next video. I do want to make you guys aware that I might start lacking on the videos just slightly because I'm getting used to school again. I have calculus, I have anthropology, I have Cisco, and then I have, calculus, anthropology, Cisco, accounting. Then I have accounting. So I'm freaking jam-packed full this semester for these next 5 months. So forgive me if I lack a little bit on the videos. I'm not trying to, it's just school, busy. I'm not trying to bite off more than I can chew. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.